This Mercedes air suspension popped, and now the whole car is riding very low. It's malfunction, doesn't work. It's completely, compared to the front, the back is much lower. It's riding very, very low. No suspension at all. So this car is supposed to be able to carry heavy load, and it's not doing it right now. So now called the dealer up before. The dealer says it's going to cost about $3,000-$4,000 to fix it. Could be possibly replacing the air system, or replacing the pump, or the sensors, a whole bunch of stuff. But it should not fail like this, right? You know, if the air system leaks or anything like that, there should be minimum suspension dampering to prevent the car from failing on the middle of the road, not able to drive. This is completely just bad design. And this side, not hearing the hissing sound, not hearing the air pump. You hear from this side. Okay, I'm at AutoZone to pick up the air spring parts. Order it online, pick it up here. Perfect. Okay. Alright, just picked up the 2 air springs. Looks good. That's the brand new one. Got the nozzle here. Sits on top. Remember seeing this fell off. And yeah, there you go. Got the car back from the mechanic, and the rear spring is fixed. Replaced the 2 rear springs from the back here. It took about 2 hours, and now everything is back to normal. You can see that the ride height's about the same as before, or at least matching the front. And yeah, so it's not too bad. Took about 2 hours, like I said. It fixed the rear. This one's also replaced. And so just to recap, summarize what happened, right? You know, I was driving on a highway with a trunk full of stuff, and all of a sudden, you know, there was a big pop on the passenger rear side. Basically, air spring popped. It'd be pretty dangerous riding without suspension. Completely, the back was dropped, and it's just hitting every bump, feeling it. So if you get like fragile stuff in the trunk, it will crack, it will break. That's how bad it is. And if you have people sitting in the back, that's very uncomfortable and very bumpy. So took it to the local guy, the local mechanic. Gave me a couple of options to fix it. Either he can get the parts and put it in for me, or he can, he told me to go buy the parts myself, and then he'll put it in for me. which is still much cheaper option than when I called a dealer up. The dealer told me it's about $3,000 to $4,000 to fix it. You know, it could be the sensor, it could be the pump, could be the airbag, could be a bunch of stuff, valves and everything. So they probably want to replace everything. I went to AutoZone, picked up the 2 air springs for the back for $200 each. So, and then dropped it off to my mechanic. Took about 2 hours to fix it. And now it's all good. So there are a couple of options that I was searching the parts online. There's options to replace the entire air system with just regular coil spring. So that's actually a much safer option going forward, knowing that this can fail at any time without warning, right? You know, you don't know when this thing is going to pop. It's like, you know, getting a flat tire, but worse. So having the coil spring guarantees that it won't just pop like this, you know, and there's no concern about having to replace it down the road. It's just a one-time option to convert it. So there's a converter kit that sells for the springs, coil springs, and the struts for all 4 wheels for $1,400. And there's also a sensor that it's an optional sensor that you can buy to plug it in and kind of bypass the computer warning, so that the computer doesn't think that the spring system's leaking and continue to pump and damage the pump or continue to run the pump. So that's a good option. I'm definitely thinking about replacing that in about a year or so that, you know, it's bite a bullet, right? Get it fixed once and for all, no more headache. So I'll share some of the information in the picture later. But yeah, generally that's what happened. So thanks for watching.